Luca Bacchio. Agume. Luca Bacchio is flagged offside. Beckenbauer. Seaman. It'll be a throw-in.
Still no sign of a breakthrough, which comes as quite a surprise if you consider the gulf in quality between the two teams. Chance! He scored! And that could well be the winner!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Haaland! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter.
He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, it's come loose! He's beaten the last man! Chance! They've scored! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
After 6 minutes is number 10, Bellingham. Bellingham. Bellingham.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Johnson! And he hits the net! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! And he's
Stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
22.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Udogi. Maddison. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He's played him through. Now there's a fight, and the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much.
Much more than that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Musiala. Torres. Great hit! Spence. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Solanke. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Fernando Torres. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vicario with the clearance. Danso kept his eye on it, and he's there. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Jorginho. Bellingham. And here's Haaland. Danso. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Johnson. Real chance! It's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
How
Very start. He just got it right. Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Bellingham. Spence. Now it's Torres. Now it's Haaland. Bellingham. And here's Haaland. There's the shot!
There will be 3 minutes added
That is
time.
really good tenacity. And this could be the final action of the first half.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That has been knocked. He's gone for goal. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence, trying for...
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Ecuador playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change.
And a quick reminder today
Neither
that
side
parking
holding
in the
back
area
here.
around
It
the
has
stadium
been
is
quite a
strictly
half,
forbidden.
this.
Please use parking provided by the
Terrific
club
half,
or any
4
other paid
goals
parking
split evenly,
facilities in the area.
beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Number 9.
And we are back on the way.
Coming on to replace him is number 23. Didier
Ecuador
Drogba.
do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Shot could be on. That has been slung wide. Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Johnson has found the net here, of course. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, well played. Jorginho. Haaland being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, the quicker you cut out the service.
Oh, what has happened
The
here?
attendance for this match was 70,987. Substitution.
Tottenham choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Beckenbauer. And Solanke! And yes, it's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
63 minutes is number 19, Dominic Solanke.
Tottenham take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Solanke. Ecuador do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. It's a quick one. Costa Curta does well to get it back. Drogba. Johnson. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, that's fabulous. Musiala. Oh, good ball, shots on Haaland! He has done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Ecuador, after 73 minutes, is number
Ecuador
20,
clearly executed that with considerable confidence.
It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Substitution for Ecuador, number 17.
We have
De
got
Bruyne.
changes here from both
Coming on
sides,
the
in fact.
field is number
Quite a
18,
thriller this one's become.
Barella.
Well, they just couldn't have
Substitution in
responded
progress.
any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Solanke. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's had a shot! He's got a goal! And they get themselves in front!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty
After
combination.
85 minutes is number 7, Son Heung-min. Substitution for Ecuador, number 20.
Ecuador
Erling Haaland.
making consecutive changes
Coming
here.
on to replace him
So,
is
time for a potential
number
game
11.
changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows. So concentration is key from here. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Ecuador have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Dixon.
6 added minutes
And
has
it's
been
Drogba.
indicated.
Now it's Bellingham. Bissouma. And Son Heung-min. He is through here! Udogi. So nearly the perfect ball.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
And that's that. Ecuador illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing.
And now I'd just like to read out
Any
our
reflections
fan
on what
club
you've
members
seen,
who are
Jim?
celebrating
Well, the
their birthday.